In 2007, ICTO Social Sciences introduced online quizzes in the undergraduate course Understanding Anthropological Theory. The idea was initiated by Niko Besnier, a professor at the Department of Anthropology at the University of Amsterdam.
So the idea of a quiz actually is not mine. It's a method of assessment that is quite frequent in the United States, and I've actually taught in a number of institutions in the US and got the idea of having quizzes that are focused on the readings from that experience. What is new here is that I had never before actually had online quizzes. Usually they were just in the form of the old-fashioned paper and pen.
Quizzes is an environment in Blackboard where students get a certain amount of questions presented by the teachers, either weekly or monthly, where they have to answer these questions and they get graded upon these answers. It allows the teacher to structure the course, but at the same time it also allows the students to stay up to date with the readings, otherwise they cannot pass the course.
The way in which the quiz is set up, it consists of, for each set of readings each week, it provides about 10 to 12 questions, out of which the students answer 5. They do so in 5 minutes, 1 minute per question, and the questions that each student receives on his or her screen is actually different from the questions that other students get. In the long run, for the sort of material that anthropology consists of, the elbow room for creativity is actually quite limited.
What we did is we made an inventory of the various types of quizzes that, various types of questions that can be allowed in Blackboard, and we came up with the most easy questions to work with for teachers, which were the either-or questions, the multiple choice questions, and the true or false questions.
I understand there's still room for cheating. I understand that students have sort of social arrangements whereby they, one student takes quizzes for 2 students, for him or her and a friend, 1 week, and then reverse this arrangement the next week. There's not much one can do about this. One can ensure at least that the students actually, because of the principles of reciprocity, the students have to, unless they have a friend who is really sort of likes to be exploited, which is quite unlikely, at least they do manage to do the readings 1 out of 2 weeks. I mean, that's the best one can hope for. I wish, of course, that the students, you know, viewed it as a learning experience more than a task that they have to complete. The task is really a task that that precedes the assessment, and of course, once the students have taken the quiz, are taking the quiz, then the work for the teacher is finished. Since everything is recorded automatically, so there is no sort of drudgery of having to go through text or answers of some sort to mark them. There is an advantage in sort of limiting the office work, as it were, the clerical work that one has to go through, and enables one to concentrate on things that are much more sort of content significant. So the advantage of having those quizzes, of course, they can be used from one year to the next without too much fear that there will be the passing of answers, since, of course, since the students of new generations do not know what questions they're going to get. The new version of the Blackboard platform, I understand, will have some innovations. I don't know what those are, and I certainly hope that I'll be able to continue developing those quizzes using what I have done so far. and adding questions actually, so as to increase the bank, and also revising questions that did not turn out to be as successful.